Welcome to the second weekly summary video. Now, if you watched the first one, you saw that I had a great first week, 12 pounds down. Now, I went into the second week on that kind of high, thinking I was invincible and maybe even flying too close to the sun. My eating window a week ago, I let it go to 10 hours. Now, that turned out that was a mistake. I also had two Diet Dr. Peppers. Combined, my weight jumped over 6 pounds. So that meant I spent three of the next 3 days in the next fast just losing what I had gained. So that was frustrating. And then I went into Thanksgiving. So I extended the fast, went into Thanksgiving. My goal on Thanksgiving was to have a shorter eating window, avoid any diet drinks that could contribute to a glucose spike. But I knew I was going to eat some turkey, some gravy, and some mashed potatoes. So my strategy there was to front load with a bunch of protein and fat to try to limit that glucose rebound, and that worked fairly well. So my eating window on Thanksgiving was right at 4 hours, and the weight jump after that wasn't too bad. It was manageable, but I still spent nearly 2 days losing that weight from that bump. Now, that first week, looking at the numbers, I realized that was all still glycogen depletion and basically water loss. There was some adaptation into fat burning, that's part of the process. So the second week, my net weight loss is right at 3 pounds, which again is a bit frustrating. So my most recent weeding window, my most recent eating window, I kept it a half hour, and I ate some hamburger, some bone broth, and some bacon, and that should have not spiked my glucose, and it didn't. So my weight bump from this most recent eating window was decent and manageable. My last fast was also the shortest it's been, at right at 72 hours, just 72 hours and change. And again, next goal is 72 hours. That'll put me around Wednesday at noon. We'll see how I feel. I don't know yet if I'll break that eating window or if I'll break the fast at that point. My goal is to be patient, to be consistent in order to be less fat. And so I have to resist the urge to want to extend the fast. I want to retrain my relationship with food and to not overindulge and basically make a mukbang video for my refeeds. And then also to keep eating only foods that will not cause a glucose spike and then just cause all that storage of water and glycogen again. So overall, I'm happy with what I learned this week. Not thrilled with 3 pounds, but again, it's 3 pounds. I need to be thankful for that. Thankful for you joining me here. If you're looking forward to the next video, you may want to hit subscribe and see how I'm doing on this study of one. See you on the next video.